G'day guys, how's it going? It's been a little while since I've done a vid. So I've basically got two beers in front of me. I'll explain why I've got two beers at the same time. I don't normally have that. But basically I just got back from New Zealand. Turned 40 while I was over there. Nearly snapped my elbow while I was snowboarding, so that was a little bit of a minor highlight for all those sarcastic people out there. I actually ordered the grain while I was in New Zealand to be picked up, when I get back to Brisbane on the Sunday. But what I'd actually done was put the perle malt at 4 kilos and the Munich at 0.3 kilos. And it's a pretty straightforward error, but the homebrew store actually put 7 kilos in total, not 4.3. So when I was doing the mash, or at the end of the mash, I was like, why is my original gravity so high? It was like 1078 or something. So I was like, what am I going to do? So with that 7 kilos of grain, I had 23 litres of water, and the original gravity was 1078. So I was like, all right, well, if I raise it to 30 litres, or what was it, 30, or might have actually been 32 in the end, because I had 16 litres in, approximately 16 litres in both kegs. So this one is basically the M54 ale yeast, and I'm not too sure if it's actually going to get any clearer than that, but that's basically, it's a really nice colour beer, and it's the first time me using this yeast, and it's very much lager-esque. Still has that little bit of corn thing going on from the yeast. You wouldn't get that from the grain because there's no Pilsner malt in there. And the only hop addition for this beer was a 60-minute 50 gram of perle, or perle, however you pronounce that. So this one's the M54, very nice, very sessionable, 4.7. The Bombers are going to play this afternoon, so I probably dare say have a couple of cheeky ones of those. Then this one is, I know I said on Friday night on the cast, on Gash's cast, that I thought this one was more like a Belgian sort of house sort of beer, but because the K97 is more of a German dry yeast, it's hard to actually pinpoint what it tastes similar to, but it's a very plain, sort of a beer. Think of more, how would you describe it? More of like, it's only coming in at 4.2%, so once again a little bit sessionable. It's got malty, it's not a thick beer, but it's not thin either, and it just has a nice amount of bitterness at the end. So I'm really happy with the way that yeast performed with this beer as well. So as it turns out, I've got two really, really nice beers. Bring that into the light. I'm actually filming with the new camera I've got, so I can't actually see, like I don't have a viewfinder or whatever, but the light's on there, so that's why it's coming through. And it's a very, very, just a smooth beer, no real off flavours. This one was brewed open, well not open ferment, but in a plastic fermenter, the old Brigolo ones. And this one is brewed in the stainless steel kegmenter, that's the one. And so that one's brewed under pressure, that one's brewed just with an airlock. Didn't take too long for either one to take off, but really happy. This one finished around about, what was it, 10:10 I think it was, and this one finished around about 10:08. So M54 not having any dramas with eating all the sugars. But just a really quick vid. I was pretty happy with the way the beers turned out, and I was just happy to think on my feet in regards to what am I going to do with the bloody beer that's original gravity 1078, because I mean, yeah, I'm not really one for drinking stonker beers anymore. Like, you know, having a keg of beer that's like, you know, 7 or 8% beer, that's, yeah, should really only have one of those over the weekend, or, you know. But anyway, that's just a quick update. Just about to chuck some chicken wings in the air fryer. Get ready for the Bombers game in a couple of hours. And yeah, try not to put on too much weight. There's a little joke there for some of those people that know about it. Anyway, have a good one, and I'll see you in the next time. Well, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.